A few days later, I left North America's center, and in spite of the ominous need to hurry, my eastward journey was a ramble. The anarchs would be sure to check my movements as far back as they could, and my story had better ring true. For the present, I must be my role, a vagabond. The city was soon behind me. It was far from other settlement. It is a good policy to keep the centers rather isolated, and we could always contact our garrisons in native towns quickly enough. Before long, I was alone in the mountains. I liked that part of the trip. The Rockies are huge and serene. A fresh cold wind blows from their peaks and roars in the pines. Brawling rivers foam through their dales and canyons. It is a big landscape, clean and strong and lonely. It speaks with silence. I hitched a ride for some hundreds of miles with one of the great truck trains that dominate the western highways. The driver was Earthling, and though he complained much about the Valgolian tyranny, he looked well-fed, healthy, secure. I thought of the wars which had been laying the planet waste, the social ruin and economic collapse which the Empire had mended, and wondered if Terra would ever be fit to rule itself. I came out of the enormous mountain lands into the sage plains of Nevada. For a few days I worked at a native ranch, listening to the talk and keeping my mouth shut. Yes, there was discontent. "Their taxes are killing me," said the owner. "What the hell incentive do I have to produce if they take it away from me?" I nodded, but thought, your kind was paying more taxes in the old days and had less to show for it. Here you get your money back in public works and universal security. No one on earth is cold or hungry. Can you only produce for your own private gain, Earthling? "The labor draft got my kid the other day," said the foreman. "He'll spend 2 good years of his life working for them, and probably come back hop-headed about the good of the Empire." There was a time, I thought, when millions of Earthlings clamored for work or spent years fighting their wars, gave their youth to a god of battle who only clamored for more blood. And how can we have a stable society without educating its members to respect it? "I want another kid," said the female cook. "2 ain't really enough. They're good boys, but I want a girl, too. Only the Eridanian law says if I go over my quota, if I have one more, they'll sterilize me. And they do it, the meddling devils." 1 billion Earthlings are all the solar system can hold under decent standards of living without exhausting what natural resources their own culture left us, I thought. We aren't ready to permit emigration. Our own people must come first. But these beings can live well here. Only now that we've eliminated famine, plague, and war, they'd breed beyond reason, breed till all the old evils came back to throttle them, if we didn't have strict population control. "Yeah," said her husband bitterly. "They've never even let my cousin have kids. Sterilized him damn near right after he was born." "Then he's a moron, or carries hemophilia, or has some other hereditary taint," I thought. "Can't they see we're doing it for their own good? It costs us fantastically in money and trouble, but the goal is a level of health and sanity such as this race never in its history dreamed possible.